What's going on, you guys? Tabitha here from Shredded Physiques. Ladies, I hear this so often that if you lift weights, it's gonna make you bulky. True or false? I'm here to tell you guys that this is actually false, okay? When it comes to lifting weights, whether you're on a fitness journey to lose weight, whether you're wanting to build muscle, if you're simply wanting to do both, sculpt your body, ladies, it is necessary to incorporate weight training into your guys' fitness regime if you are wanting to sculpt your body, tone, or simply amplify your fat loss. Reason for this is cardio alone is great because it's one of those things that helps us obviously like shed fat, assuming that your diet is on point. Doing cardio alone is great to see some fat results, fat loss results, but is not the only way to go about it. So this often happens when a lot of people hit a plateau. And I know like a lot of my clients have reached that point before they started working with me that they felt like they were hitting a plateau because they were not incorporating weight training or they were doing too much of the same cardio. And so their bodies were getting used to doing the same thing over and over and over again. So it's really important that if you guys are just doing cardio alone, this is not going to be the only means to amplify your guys' fat loss. So if you guys are wanting to continue to lose weight and not hit that plateau, this is where weight training is going to be super beneficial for you guys to, see muscle definition and see more shape happening in your body, especially if you guys are wanting to work on trouble areas. As I know for a lot of women, this usually comes down to wanting to sculpt their glutes, sculpt their legs. Men more so tend to focus on sculpting their upper body and stuff. So this is where weight training is super beneficial in hitting those areas of your body. Now, men and women, we have a very different hormone profile when it comes to how our bodies get the results that a lot of people think happens if you lift weights and all of a sudden you're big and bulky and you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger overnight. It doesn't happen this fast. I promise you guys that. So men produce more testosterone. Obviously, women, we still produce a little bit of testosterone, but we mostly produce estrogen. And so testosterone is necessary. And this is like the hormone that helps promote muscle growth. So because men tend to produce more than women, this is why men build a lot faster than women. And this is why women tend to have like a slower, this is why it's like easier for women to get that like toned look, still staying like a little bit soft, but you're still able to, tone up different areas of your body and stuff by incorporating weight training. But you don't get that big bulky look that people think that, if I lift weights, I'm going to look like this big, massive bodybuilder, because ladies, we don't produce enough testosterone that it is not really possible for that to happen. And if you guys are wanting to put on muscle mass, you're lucky if you're able to put on at least 5 pounds of muscle in a year. And that is a lot. So women's profiles allow us to tone without getting bulky, but also it deteriorates us from losing the fat that we desire as easy as men. So that's kind of like a downfall, but in the same sense, we obviously don't get to pick where our body loses weight, unfortunately, or pick the places that it loses weight. And so this is another reason why doing cardio just alone is not going to help amplify your fat results, because if you guys are incorporating strength training, it's going to help increase your metabolism. And training burns a significant amount of calories. So again, if you're running on the treadmill for an hour every single day, yes, this is going to help amplify your weight loss. But if you guys are incorporating weight training in addition to this, it's honestly even going to help you be able to scale your cardio back a little bit more, so that you're not killing yourself on the treadmill every single day, and you can start to decrease your cardio, because now you've introduced weight training as well, which is going to help you burn more calories by incorporating that in there. And guys, muscle mass doesn't come overnight. Again, as I mentioned, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of consistency, dedication, and performing heavier lifts to see that big bulky look. But again, if you guys have ever seen women that, you feel have that bulky look, this might be because they're actually specifically training for a sport. So if you think about bodybuilders or you think about powerlifters, they're actually in a huge surplus of calories, and the type of training that they're doing is a lot more intense than probably what you're doing at home, just stepping into a beginner's guide or You know, if you're new to the gym, you know, you're not going to pick up 5 pounds and all of a sudden, you know, look jacked and look like Superman overnight. It doesn't happen that way. These people that are achieving this desired physique have been doing so for years, and this is a specific type of training that they are doing. So I don't want you guys to get confused by the two, because people that tend to have more definition, more sculpt, more build to their body, this is probably because they are actually training for a specific event, and you know, they're obviously going to be eating a different amount of calories than you. They're going to be performing a lot heavier lifts and stuff. So ladies, don't let that, you know, discourage you from getting started in the gym just because you want to have a toned look versus a bulky look. So in order to have that nice toned look, you know, have like nice shoulders, nice back, nice shape to your glutes and your legs. In order to have that toned look, you guys are going to want to perform sets with fewer reps at a max capacity. So the goal at the end of your workout is obviously you don't want to feel like you're ready to die, but you want to feel gassed, like you actually did perform at your best. So you guys, it's really important that if you're wanting to, you know, sculpt your body and start seeing changes and start seeing like a little bit of, you know, abs and nice shape to your body, that it's also important that you're keeping your nutrition on point as well. Because as I always say to my clients, it's 80% nutrition, 20% training. So you guys could go train all you want, but if you're putting garbage in your body, ultimately you're obviously not going to be seeing the desired results that you guys are wanting to achieve. And lifting heavy doesn't give you a particular body type. Body fat takes up more space than 1 pound of fat versus lean mass. So guys, it's really important to remember that under all of our fat is where we have our muscle. So as we start chipping away at that fat, that's how you're going to ultimately start achieving more of that like nice toned sculpted look on your guys' bodies. It's not you pick up weights and it's just all of a sudden there. Everybody, same thing like applies to people that say like, oh, I want to get abs. Everybody has abs. It's literally just like under a layer of fat. So as we start shedding away the fat by doing cardio and incorporating weight training, again, weight training, as we know, as we've learned in this video, is going to help us amplify our fat loss faster, because it's going to burn calories a lot faster, as it helps increase our metabolism. So as we're shedding those calories, as our body's burning that fat, this is where we start to see more definition coming out, you know, start seeing more ab definition, start seeing more definition in our shoulders, whatever it is that you guys are wanting to achieve. So mass doesn't come overnight, guys. It does take time. And, you know, if you guys are just new getting started in the gym, make sure that you check out my beginner's guide to getting started in the gym, as this feel is going to help answer a lot of your guys' questions if you're unsure where to start, or if you guys are wanting to incorporate weight training into your guys' program. So ladies, I promise you, if you guys are hesitant about lifting weights, it's only going to benefit you in the long run, especially if you are on a weight loss journey. And it's just going to come down to, you know, being consistent and, again, not being afraid to go in there and hit the weights, because it is going to benefit you guys. So hopefully these fit tips have helped you guys at home. Again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you guys please share and subscribe to my channel for more updates. I look forward to hearing from you guys very soon. As always, stay happy and stay healthy.